Hi folks. So I was trying to postpone making this video because I have been really sick. I'm sure you can still hear that a little bit. I lost my voice, but I'm going to try and make this video quick so that you don't have to listen to that. But my name is Cassie Outler. I'll be your instructor this semester. And most of you have already kind of dived into the Brightspace page, so that's great. But I'm going to quickly go over the content for the beginning of the Brightspace page to make sure that you are all clear on what needs to be done to get you started on the Brightspace content. So if you log into mga.edu/brightspace or /D2L, you will see all your classes there, and then you will click on English Composition 2, Section O2. On the home screen of our Brightspace page, this is probably not new to you, but the announcements appear. The first announcement I have here indicates some important beginning semester content. I'm going to let you read that. I won't read the whole thing to you, but there are some links in this announcement. So the syllabus is linked here, the schedule is linked, and the Start Here tab is linked. That Start Here tab is going to be a priority. Read over the schedule and the syllabus, obviously, but then the first priority of your responsibilities should be the Start Here tab. The Start Here tab involves some reading on your part, just a little bit of reading, and then an introduction discussion board post, a sample assignment submission, and a really brief entry quiz to make sure that I know that you can submit quizzes and submit documents correctly. I have had a few document issues with the submissions, so go ahead and check your submissions and the grades that you got on those to make sure that you don't have a document issue. But if you got a complete, then you should be good. There are also some pieces of information about me and the class. So there's an About Your Instructor tab of the Start Here module, as well as an About the Class tab. You can read about me and about the class there, and those are all in the Start Here module. So those are the things you'll be reading in that section. The announcement also makes it clear that this summer course is a mini-mester, so we will be covering a full semester's worth of content in 4 weeks. It's really, really, really important that you stay on top of your tasks because of that. I can't stress enough how important it is for you to stay on top of the work that you're supposed to be doing and not fall behind on your readings. The workload is going to be intense. We will have a quick turnaround on essays. The deadlines and due dates will be rigid because of that. I will not be able to grant extensions. There's not a lot of wiggle room in the schedule. And I'm not saying any of this to scare you. I'm saying it because we have such a brief semester that I don't want you to get behind and then lose out on the opportunity to succeed in the class. The good news is that I am available almost every day of the week. So email me at cassie.outler@mga.edu if you have any questions about the class or any concerns. And I will show you a little bit about how the class is going to be broken up. So if you go to content, you will be able to see the table of contents here on the left. And the syllabus and schedule tab will have our syllabus and schedule. And then under the schedule, you can see how the course content is broken up. So we will have 4 units for each week, one unit per week. The first unit is fiction, the second unit is drama, the third is poetry, and then the last is research. Each unit, besides the research unit, will have a quiz, a discussion board post, replies to that discussion board post, and then a final essay at the end of the unit. Each unit will have their own due dates, and all of those due dates are outlined in that schedule. These are pretty hard and fast due dates, so make sure to go ahead and put these in your calendars, write these down. All of these are pretty set in stone. But if you have any questions about this schedule, please don't hesitate to reach out. In terms of the fiction unit, we will have a typical essay where you will write it outside of class and turn it in on Brightspace in a Dropbox. The drama unit will be a little different. It will be a timed essay, so it will actually be in the form of a quiz on Brightspace. You will open a quiz. It will give you some prompts to choose from in relation to the play that we read for that unit. And then you will write an essay in an hour and a half. It says an hour and 15 minutes, but I've actually given you an hour and a half, so a little bit more time. And that will be, you will have some days in which you can decide to do that. So it will be open during the whole unit. So you can take it as soon as you feel ready to take it. But know that it will be timed. So as soon as you start the timed essay, you will have an hour and a half to finish it. So whatever happens in that hour and a half, whatever happens at the end of it, it will be turned in. So make sure that you turn it in appropriately in the allotted time. The poetry unit will then be very similar to the fiction unit. You will turn in an out of class essay, and then the research unit will be the same. The research unit will also function as our final unit. So the research essay that we work on there will be our final project. We will not have a final exam. The research essay will be our final essay, and it will be due on the 14th of June at midnight. And so that is already given to you. All of these assignments are already posted for you so that you can kind of look ahead to them and know what you're getting into. I highly encourage you to go ahead and start doing the readings, go ahead and jump into these units and get as much work done ahead of time as you can, because like I said, it's going to be a really intensive semester, and the more work you can get done ahead of time, the better. As always, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. I know a lot of you have already started doing the work, so that's great. And as you are getting some work done, especially if you have any Brightspace related questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I know some of us are newer to Brightspace than others, so it can be kind of confusing. I'm here to help if you need it. And hopefully I won't sound this sick all the time. Okay, I will see y'all next time. Bye.